Also, if you're looking for the good stuff, the hard stuff, and you don't want to drink the seltzers, we've got, of course, the Whistle Pig. This is the 6-year. They've got the 6-year, 10-year, 12-year, 15-year, and what better way to drink it than with your new Sad Boy Rocks glass here. So it's got the Sad Boy season on the side there, and then the logo on the bottom that you can see every time you take a sip. Their shit is so fucking good.
Yeah, you didn't even wince.
It's so quiet, and this is the 6-year, which is like the most popular one. But if you have like their 10-year, 12-year, and 15-year,
it's smooth as fuck.
It is so fucking smooth, and they're all like all different ways, different quality, all different rye whiskey. But most importantly, drink it out of your Sad Boy tumblers. Try it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Friday Night Pints, brought to you by Sling. It's one of the greatest days of the year. The weather's turning. We're rolling through St. Patrick's Day weekend, second day of the tournament, and you can catch a couple different tournament games on Sling TV this season, along with all your streaming needs, all your movie needs, news, live entertainment, and a 24/7 Barstool Sports channel that includes all your favorite podcasts in video form. It includes Kelly Keegs' new show, The Other Line, all the Brandon Walker productions, The Dozen, everything you need 24/7 at Barstool. So catch March Madness, get all your Barstool TV, live, all of it in one spot. It's just $35 a month, and right now you can get it for the first few days completely for free. Try it out. Go to sling.com/Barstool, cut the cord, get rid of cable, and get the only service that has a 24/7 Barstool channel at sling.com/Barstool. It is the Friday of the tournament. We're gonna rip through this one because this is one of these days that if you're at work, you don't want to be, and it's one of the greatest days of the year. Although I say that even knowing that I don't partake anymore.
What do you mean you don't partake?
Listen, St. Patrick's Day falling on the Thursday of the tournament. In my adult life, it happened in 2011. It happened in 2016, and now this. Like in previous years, that's like the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life.
Right.
St. Patrick's Day, the weather hopefully turning, the first day of the tournament. It kicks off like the greatest 4-day stretch of the year for me. And now, I'm not really doing any of that. I'll watch the games. I know less than I've ever known about college basketball. Every single year I know less and less. I'm drinking less and less, but there's still, maybe it's because I know you guys are gonna go do it. I know that there's like college kids on spring break. That's the ultimate. St. Patrick's Day, tournament, and spring break.
Chicken fry right now?
Woo! That girl, she has a war ahead of her that she's got.
I almost went and I saw that and I was like, I'll be dead.
No.
I'd look like fucking Joey strolling in here, hungover.
Not well, bitch.
See, okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I am sitting here like I'm fucking not drinking, I'm not enjoying any of it, but I can still live vicariously through people like Joey, who was out till 7 a.m. last night, 8 a.m., and he tried to blow his Uber driver. That I usually don't do, but depends on how much I drank.
They report. Imagine that someone is kind enough to offer you a blowjob, and you report them. What a fucking scumbag!
That is looking a gift horse in the mouth, man.
Well, I wanted something in my mouth, and it didn't happen.
I think it was a polite no.
A simple no would have worked fine.
Like one time I was walking down the street and this dude was like, "Oh, I like your shirt." And I was like, "Oh,
did you like one?" Oh yeah.
I was like, "Thank you so much." He's like, "Can I suck your dick?" And I was like, "That's really nice of you, but no, thank you."
I will say,
It was in Chelsea.
definitely should be.
Rudy pretending like that happened.
That's a daily.
It just happened on the rundown with me and Joey.
If you're a guy and you ask a female Uber driver, "Can I eat your pussy?" Definitely should be reported.
Yes.
Yeah, a little different.
But it also depends on again how aggressive you are. If you're like, we probably shouldn't talk about this anymore. We should probably move on from this topic and talk about the delicious PiggyBacks that are opening up right now.
These are good.
Am I right, dude?
This is the juice that Nana needs to get back to equilibrium.
Ginger will help with my tum tum.
These are, I can't even imagine again if I was in party mode again, and I had these on St. Pat's with the tournament, 8%, and they go down like this, like a nice whiskey cocktail.
We have a lot of these here. I want to take some home. These are good.
You have what?
Can I steal some of these?
Yeah, I'll hook you up, babe. We got you.
100% rye.
Yeah, it's in a rye whiskey, which is Whistle Pig's like big play. Also, if you're looking for the good stuff, the hard stuff, and you don't want to drink the seltzers, we've got, of course, the Whistle Pig. This is the 6-year. They've got the 6-year, 10-year, 12-year, 15-year, and what better way to drink it than with your new Sad Boy Rocks glass here. So it's got the Sad Boy season on the side there, and then the logo on the bottom that you can see every time you take a sip. Their shit is so fucking good.
Yeah, you didn't even win.
It's so quiet, and this is the 6th year, which is like the most popular one. But if you have like their 10-year, 12-year, and 15-year,
It's smooth as fuck.
it is so fucking smooth, and they're all like all different ways, different quality, all different rye whiskey. But most importantly, drink it out of your Sad Boy tumblers. They got a great story. Like they're only like 11 years old now. They bet on rye versus bourbon. Like everybody else was doing bourbon, and they were like, the original old fashions, all whiskey cocktails in the very beginning, back when like George Washington was drinking that shit. It was always all rye. What are you doing, you fucking freak?
I was trying to jerk off.
Oh, you're touching Rudy too?
Yeah. I know, on all sides. I feel like Ukraine right now.
Just a friendly hand job at the bar. Nothing to see here.
Yo, your eyes aren't even open, dog.
You have no idea what I'm feeling right now.
Well, I mean,
I guess you have an idea.
I think we have an idea. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how your asshole is. I don't know what's going on.
No,
I've been hungover.
Here we
You know
go.
how I woke up this morning?
How'd you wake up?
Don't. Are you sure you want
No,
to?
I went on KFC radio a while back during the pandemic. You asked how my pandemic was going, and I said, not great, KFC. I had a whoopsie-daisy on my new Egyptian cotton sheets.
Oh, that's right.
So I woke up on a towel.
you
My bed was all made.
shit yourself
There was
again?
a towel on the bed, and my dildo's laying next to me. And
Covered in
poppers
shit.
were on the bed. I woke up like that. I never got to do it, but I was apparently gonna take myself from behind.
Well,
A gay
that
guy-
sounds like.
it's a yard sale.
I thought that was gonna be
Take it
worse.
from behind.
Imagine I died. My family had to find me.
They have to pull it out because your body's stiffened up. They're
That's
gonna
a
rip it
night-
like they're starting up a chainsaw.
We're going to rigor mortis, okay?
Now she's gone through rigor mortis. That dildo's cracked.
It will set in. So I woke up nude, the air conditioner on full blast, all the lights on, with the dildo next to me, and
But not in you. Nothing was in you.
no, I didn't get to do it. Thank God I didn't, because I don't want to have a slip-up like last time. A blowout.
I feel like you would have fall asleep with one in there.
That's what we call it in the biz. It's called a blowout.
Blowout.
In the business, called the blowout.
That the last time you were in the act in it.
Well, because I didn't do it in a while. It's something that's just it's just something top up to my
Listen,
head.
I lose sleep
I fucked myself
over
and I
the
shit up
fact.
the entire bed. Like I came out, it was lava everywhere. And it was,
Don't say lava, you.
it was disgusting.
No, hasn't said a word
It's a
yet.
real experience.
Yeah, listen, you want raw and real? You come to fucking Friday Night
you
Pints.
there.
Oh, speaking of lava,
I
there's-
want you.
Zach was there. Zach was actually the bottom party pig. Now, he was also the filmer and the fluffer.
Pass around party bottom. I was
He's
gonna
the party bottom.
Party bottom.
His ears are all
Party
boomed up.
Bottom is a fucking phenomenal nickname. The Party Bottom, I love it.
You guys and your
I am gonna. How about this?
Yes, sir.
I am almost ready. Who do you want to fuck? We need to get you laid.
Anyone.
Not me.
If it was me, would you fuck me? Would that get you off
No,
your?
well,
Would
you
that
have
get
to
you
fuck
off
me.
your
I want you to fuck
your
me.
slump?
Have you not been
Okay.
dating in a while?
I haven't had
Since
sex
2015.
14.
14.
Grinnell, this is just the guy to do it.
I'm telling you, I'm ready. I'm ready to fuck this guy just to get him out of his slump.
Tim cheated on me. I've sucked not a lot though.
No, you sucked 3 cocks at the noon party.
Why would you just want?
You know what I mean? It's just everything. What? He talks about. He comes on his own face and stuff. It's like he tells us everything.
Why would you
about
lie
it.
about
the video?
I've heard about it.
Now he's a heavy
see it?
shooter.
Yes, let's go. We do this like every 3
wanna
weeks
see
to
it.
show this video.
What you call a heavy shooter in the
It's
business.
amazing. You know this?
No.
It's a
Tommy,
video
you
of
see
him.
No, I
Actually,
haven't
he
seen
turned
it.
it into a GIF.
I guess I'll
He's
look if
sitting
you
on the
make me. I
couch.
guess I'll
It's been
watch it.
heavily
And he's jerking off, and he comes on his own
really good.
face.
It's very
It's like a blast. He's
It's
like,
impressive.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
impressive.
Go to
Can we show it?
Wait, what is
Can I show it tonight?
Yes.
Yes?
This?
It's
No,
heavily.
no,
live show
the
now?
video.
We jerked off on his face.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Tommy's never seen anyone
crazy.
come. Tommy dribbles out like a low-key bitch.
I know. It's very impressive.
It was.
Let me get a closer
It
look.
was.
That's a crazy video.
But
show
do
that
I
guy?
have permission to show this
Yeah,
to the
I
crowd?
feel
That guy.
To the crowd. I have a live show tonight in Boston. Can I show
Oh
up?
yes, of
Yeah?
course. Wilbur.
Bring it up on
Yes.
the big screen.
Yes, I'll tell him I'll be there June 11th.
That's a crazy.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's fucking nuts.
It's
I didn't
a
know it was
big
gonna be
time
so
show.
That's a bear.
Good for you.
Yeah, it's intense.
We talk about fleshlights and
So
Joey
weird
comes on his
sitting
own
five
face like every.
So don't judge me.
You'd get someone pregnant real quick.
It's like a power wash.
Not the way he
I
does
bang
it.
Bussy. Okay.
Hey, you guys, you don't ever have to deal with that, huh?
I've
We
never had a
just have to deal
pregnancy
with
scare.
AIDS.
Maybe the AIDS thing. Yeah, I was
An
gonna
AIDS
say.
scare and
Kids are
pregnancy
AIDS.
scare are like the same thing.
But honestly,
I would rather have a kid. That's why we're
Really?
here. We did an HIV test at our desk.
you would rather have a kid than AIDS?
Yes.
Magic beat
You
AIDS.
kidding me?
They
I look
both
like
ruin
I
your
love
life.
those don't count,
I
but
feel like
don't.
if you're rich, you're good.
They both ruin your life. Yeah,
you
but
have
like
a
now,
kid and AIDS.
rather at this point. I mean, shit, it's like basically gone now.
You're performing tonight at Wilbur? What time?
All right. When this is
Oh.
gonna air tomorrow.
Oh, tonight,
Tonight, tickets still available for the 10 o'clock show, which I'm convinced. I don't want to say it's gonna be like a bad show, but as far as like a live podcast, Friday night of St. Patrick's Day weekend and NCAA tournament in Boston,
Boston.
at 10 p.m. is going to
at
be
10 p.m.?
Yeah, we have 7:30 and then
People are
at 10
gonna
p.m.
be
Drunk. So
I went to your first show at the Wilbur, like years.
yeah,
and
that
years
was like
ago.
probably last time Joey got laid.
2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like 15, 16.
No,
but that
I'm meeting
was
Feidelberg
that's
in
gonna
the
be a
bathroom of
calamity.
Hurricanes there.
Yeah.
So I mentioned that to him. We're gonna relive what happened years ago. Actually, he got blown
Yo,
in
that
the
was
bathroom.
wild because we had done,
did?
we did like a show at Saloon that doesn't even
Casey
count.
Smith?
It was like a
Yeah.
bar show, and then we did like a couple at Caroline's, but without really any live experience, we got thrown into a fucking 1,000-person theater at the Wilbur.
was packed.
And I was like, I don't know what.
packed.
Yeah, I remember we were blasting the T-shirt guns and shit. I almost hit somebody.
Dave
in
there?
the face with it.
Wasn't that the live stream?
Dave was
of
there?
Dave was
walked
there.
to work or whatever.
Yeah,
Like
Dave walked to the
Wilbur.
Wilbur to like introduce us. He got the whole crowd to boo me as they brought me out. I was like, thanks, dude, really. Like we're gonna like that's when I really should have known that like his spite knows no bounds.
Just
It was like a
okay.
big moment for us, and he was like, yeah, boo. But yeah, I mean, even that's also how I know though, like that it was Dave was like, oh, these people are here for you. He's like, yeah, man, maybe this podcast thing, you should look into it.
Yeah,
Not a bad idea.
We all went
and
to
then he took
Royale
credit
after.
for it.
Of course, this is how it goes. But yeah, so we'll be on stage. The 7:30 will be fine, but I'm thinking there's gonna be people who stay through both shows. We're gonna be drinking. We're gonna have a whole load of piggybacks there and everything. It's gonna be
Different shows, like different sets.
different. Like for the like we have a couple things that are totally different. We'll have a couple things that will repeat, but the conversation will probably be different.
Good
You
for
know.
you. That's tough.
Yeah, it's not. It's I'm like happy that everyone's just gonna be a shit-faced mess because
How buckled
Yeah.
do you get on the first show?
I don't because I'm like I think
How buckled does John get on the first show?
we'll find out. we haven't done a two shows in a night since. What do you think about that? I'm gonna slap you in your face, you little pig.
Don't,
Let's see that video
don't
you
say that
put on
over
your
hard.
face again.
Do not say that over hard.
I'll get pricked up.
We've only done two shows like once, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm expecting Boston to be rowdy. So
Wilbur. Yeah, Boston on St. Patrick's Day kind of scares me, to be honest.
that's what I mean. You know, I think there's gonna be fights. There's gonna
those
be
drunk
people
mechs.
throwing shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be like we did it once at Caroline's, which admittedly is much smaller, but the crowd was like yelling all of the answers to the questions.
Caroline's
and,
in New York.
Young racial slurs.
And it was like I was like talking. I'm looking at Dan and John. I was like, I don't think we can do this show. Like, what are we doing here? Like, so 1,000 of those people is gonna be a scene. But I'm almost ready to just like fuck it. Let's
You're gonna have to like wear a hockey helmet for the second show.
yeah, that's what I mean. I almost want to just be like bring people on stage and like fuck around with them. Be like, this is no longer
We
even.
did that at
You
the
gotta bring
last
a
show I
riot
went
shield.
to. I went to the one in New York, and you guys were bringing people up.
Yeah. But
was fun.
that was like we brought like a couple people from the crowd, but we had some things almost like planned already.
Oh.
I'm thinking this is just gonna be like, hey, drunk Mick over there, come on up and fight John. See, like
That's
he'll
the
do it.
last thing I want is to get pulled up on it from a crowd at a show.
That to me is
I always
like,
get picked out at comedy shows.
Same,
always.
dude. Whenever I go to a
Always.
comedy
Oh
show,
God, I got it.
whenever I go to a comedy show, I always get
because it's always it's one of those things like you don't want to be up front, but then
I was right.
you intentionally don't sit in the front. And
You got called out last week?
Some guy even was like, "Oh, we got Tommy from Barstool
Oh, really?
here," and then he started to like tell.
Who was it? Do you know?
Marcelo Hernandez. It was at the stand. It
Okay.
was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Latino gentleman.
There was Ari Shafir was like, "You got to be Jewish, right?" And I was
Dude,
like, no,
that's-
I just look it.
I was
get
gonna say
that-
the
I get
most
that all the time about
non-Jewish
him.
Jewish ever.
Ari?
Ari is Ari Shafir Jewish?
Yeah.
He is the most Jewish man in the world.
Just checking.
He is like actually oddly enough though he like studied. He used to be like a hardcore religious freak.
He studied Islam. Interesting. No, he studied radicalism in the caves.
Yeah. So this was a big like a week like every weekend like I said every tournament I'm always like man I don't know anything about anything anymore. And
Let's go.
You don't have to watch the games.
I know, and I'm still going to
enjoy
enjoy
the
it, but it
buzzer.
used to be like literally the best thing of the year for me, and now sadly it's just kind of like, all right, I'll have some beers on St. Patrick's Day, I'll watch some games. But
I used to.
Aren't you?
yeah, I mean that's what I mean. If you don't gamble and you don't have an alma mater, college basketball is one of the first things.
Oh,
to
Fordham.
go, you know?
That's
We're
mine,
coming.
Hey,
we're coming.
made
We
it
won
to
an
the
A10 game.
Yeah. So you know that would help, but I think for the most part it's hard to like really get into it the way I used to. But
I used to make like
You have a team?
no, that's what I mean.
You don't care at all, yeah.
I used to make like a Google in high school. I used to have 5 pages of notes on every college
Yeah.
basketball team, like being
Right.
like, "This is it. I'm killing this
knew.
March Madness." I realized it just doesn't.
It
Fun.
doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It
It's
just
actually works
unpredictable.
against you because
Right, so
you make the right pick, like the smart, logical pick.
Right, and that doesn't happen. I'd rather just watch like nothing basically and hope for the best.
I just did this year for my bracket. I just had a computer simulation, like it just like had the
Randomized?
odds, and it's a wheel.
That's boring.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know anything about college basketball.
Dude,
I
I
just
don't
run a simulation.
I'm like I don't even fill it out anymore. 'Cause it's literally just like I'm just randomly guessing. So what's even the point?
The fucking Sling Sleepers. I'm into it because of that shit. $50,000 just
That's
to go
right.
Chattanooga,
That's
baby.
what I should have talked about earlier. We'll see. Let's go! I don't think a game airs until a little bit, but I am a part of the Delaware Blue Hens right now. The Chicken Hens.
And gay Tourette's.
What's that? 2:30. Okay, so it'll be over by now, but hopefully Oh, we are at 12 now. Yeah. All right. So 2 o'clock, the Blue Hens will be playing. All of KFC Radio Nation get behind Delaware. We're gonna shock the world with a 15 seed upset. And I mean, there's no chance. Like, I am the biggest mush in the world. I called it on Stool Scenes. I was like, I'm going to get the last pick in this draft.
Yeah.
And it was the second to last.
Yeah.
You got the first one.
That's more pressure on me.
It
first.
is.
And of course I get the first, and everyone's like, "You're a fucking idiot. You didn't take South Dakota." And now South Dakota, hopefully by the time this airs, will be out of the tournament.
They're already out.
Fuck you.
They're out?
They lost.
They
They lost currently.
50K.
50K. So me, Joey, and Casey
Get in
Smith
one of
are
these
going to win
things.
50K.
It was 50K a couple years ago, and we won. Share.
This year it's a pot of
That's how it
Last year was a
but
Bitcoin, which was worth about 50K.
Who won that?
I won an eighth.
We won. We won an eighth too.
Yeah.
And then I had to split the eighth 4 ways. So it was like I got like a grand in Bitcoin.
I would drag my balls through a mile of broken glass to get a sliver of Bitcoin. Seriously.
Yeah, that's the thing too. It wasn't just the money.
Right.
Now I'm into Bitcoin.
Right.
drag them
So
across
yeah,
my
that
face,
was a
buddy.
big time. That was a big time year, but also 50 grand
your balls
cash.
across my face.
Cash still rules. So the Sling Sleepers is going on. We'll see who makes it this year. It'll just never be me though. It's just like
Uncle
these
Dave
things
yelled
don't work
at
out for me.
us.
I
He
don't
tweeted
know.
about it, or was get fired, he said.
Yeah, you got to make sure you
Yeah,
put on for your
Sling
team.
definitely tweet about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a
Or
you
don't,
need
so
like
we
to
can
do
get
like
your
some sort of like
teams.
voodoo seance. to, like, switch up. the
I
energy.
got smudging, I think it's called.
What's that?
It's like sage where you light it on fire. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
kinda, like what Kyrie did at the Garden. I've stooped that low where I'm like, I gotta turn this fucking thing around somehow.
Yeah.
So I've actually got. I think I'm gonna get a new apartment. I'm gonna fucking
are?
seance myself.
You should become Buddhist. Being Buddhist is tight.
Yeah, I feel like I need. Well, you know what?
Yeah. You hit a gong every morning.
Gong would help.
Yeah.
You think the gong's gonna do it?
That gets it
like
going
just
in the
knocks
morning.
out all the bad juju.
I have a little Buddha bell I rub every day when I wake up.
Right?
Yeah, that's
I have a
good
name.
luck. What?
They rub a little Buddha's belly
Yeah.
every morning for like
I have a name.
That one right over my head.
Maybe that's what's balancing out our luck on the dozen, because I was ready to fucking mush our team to like the bottom.
Yeah.
But your mom is just coming.
Yeah.
Your mom is
You guys are
coming
not that good of a team.
everywhere.
You're just not that good of a team.
Oh, really?
I think if we rematched, we would beat you.
I
You beat
don't
us-
think you would.
We do collapse in historic
Yeah,
fashion.
I mean,
but
yeah, you guys are terrible.
Who is it? It's you guys.
no, we're
and who
higher
else?
ranked.
Jack
Jack
McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Oh, that's.
What's
We're
he
ranked
have?
seventh.
We have a well-rounded team.
Yeah,
That's
you
our
know
biggest thing.
weird shit. Like, you know
Yeah.
random.
He's the best
weird
player in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Gets no
Kevin-
respect.
Kevin, I mean,
Wasn't
like,
an all-star.
Yeah, well, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The fact that I wasn't an all-star, but yeah, no, I mean, we got like a nice, well-rounded squad.
I mean,
And
we put wins on the board.
We got puck luck. Like we got a lot of like juju. Like even though you're a mush, we get a lot
That's
of
what I'm
good
saying.
juju.
You rubbing the belly might be.
I'm a
the-
puck bunny.
Yeah. I haven't heard that term in a while.
Like that one.
That tickled me in a place I hadn't been tickled in a while. That's funny.
Dude, the matchup we had, and we did not play well, but we went to overtime with Doug's, Reegs, and Castellani. That was pure entertainment.
Yeah,
that game.
Doug's just pretty mad about that.
Yeah,
right?
Doug's pulled me aside and was like, "Do the right thing and forfeit the win," and I was like,
Get the fuck out of here. Listen, there was some controversy on like the final answer that Rudy gave, but prior to giving the final answer, he said it right. So I don't give a fuck about that. If somebody gets the question right, they get the question right. I
Survival of
wouldn't.
the fittest.
And then they also blew it in the bonus round and blew it in overtime. So fuck you guys.
And also, Castellani swung and missed on MLB, which is his bread and butter.
Bro.
After he missed that, you want to talk about someone who had 1,000 yards there. This dude, there was,
was
nothing
tough.
in
What
that
was the
guy's
question?
soul.
It was.
I don't remember what the question was.
It was in blah 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 year for the home run derby. Who's the crackhead? Hamilton. Josh Hamilton put on a
Oh,
show.
lost to Justin Morneau.
Right, that was the first one, and then the second one was in
Curiosity
2002.
killed the cat.
Sammy
Oh,
Sosa.
Chuck asked me the other day. It was Giambi.
Yeah.
I would've
So
got those.
yeah, so
but
so
whiffed
we
him.
swept it.
Yeah.
So I got ours right and then swept it from him, and Castellani was like,
Dude,
You're
I
pretty
think
good
it took
with
him out of
I'm
the
shocked he
Big
didn't get
cat.
them.
Yeah, those are like, if I can get him, he should be getting them.
that's we were stunned he didn't get him.
Especially the Morneau one. I feel like it's iconic because
Oh.
Hamilton
Because and he
lost.
sucked, like,
I
because
wanted
it's
to
Morneau,
say
you know?
something.
He was
Racing at fire,
dead
it's
inside.
like
He had
go
his
home.
microphone that's like the size of the Eiffel Tower. It's got like antenna, it can contact Mars.
What did Castellani say about being straight? I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Jordan Castellano?
No,
No,
Castellani.
He
said-
just clarified that he is straight.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What, did he have like a Mike Piazza, like,
No, I think
press
someone just
conference?
tweeted something at him, and he did like a Danny Boy Kane.
Yeah, I mean, the
like,
man.
I have never been gay, never will be.
He's very fucking straight.
Are you saying that Castellani's gay?
No, I mean he's singing show tunes into the camera.
But you are like the worst gay in the world, so you can't judge a book.
I'm not here to judge. Carry on.
But yeah, I'm excited for the tournament. It's fun, dude. Like early on, we always would say, "Be like, we're just having fun." But like, it's getting to
I
the
love
point
it.
now where like I'm very competitive about
Yeah.
it. Like I was like talking shit to Chris Castellani, who's like
That
the
was
nicest-
funny. He was like, "We're gonna stomp you nerds." I was
Yeah.
like, "Whoa, okay."
He's like the nicest guy ever. I love him, but like
We also-
in the moment, and he also is easy to rattle. He's like the easiest
Yeah.
guy.
Well,
to
that was
rattle.
aside from the time that we played these bums, I think we always played like really good teams.
Well, we're higher ranked.
You guys,
Seventh ranked team.
Chris
We're the
Castellani
seventh ranked
works
team.
yeah, you guys are talented.
We have like the
I
highest.
think we were ninth coming in.
He's
There's
the
no way we're
baseball
ninth
kid.
anymore.
We're
good.
He does
No,
a
you're
recap.
not.
We average like the third most points per game. We
How
just
many
choked.
wins do you have?
3, I think.
Yeah, we're like doubled up on your
Me,
wins.
Smitty, and
We
Glenn.
have
Which
twice
I
as
know
many
you're
wins.
gonna say it doesn't sound like a
They're,
team of
they're
brainiacs.
boneheads.
But we put together, we
As
put up
much as it
points.
pains me, Tommy is a good player. The problem is that it's a king of the hill situation where you and Smitty are always just like, no, this is the right answer, and then Glenny will throw something wild
Yeah,
at
you
like,
guys average points, but you don't win games.
No, I know.
You had to be an all-star. I bet you were.
I was an all-star.
was,
Yeah,
yeah,
not
You're-
Rudy.
Yeah, even though
Rudy's
I
like
had-
the best
you're
player in the
only
league,
person
and he
that had
was
more points than me, like whatever. But like, I should have been in there. It was crazy. It was.
But you
absolutely
guys
fixed.
didn't do the live tournament. The live tournament is electric.
It seems
Yeah,
so
Like,
it's gotta
fun.
be.
like it's
So
so
fun.
it's kind of nerve-wracking.
Oh, well,
like,
I was saying to him earlier, I was like, I like even on the dozen when you're starting to run out of time and Jeff's like 5 seconds, you're thinking you get like, oh shit,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And if you're in front of a crowd, that's why whenever we make fun of the Wheel of Fortune people or the Jeopardy people, I mean, I'll gladly keep doing it because fuck it. But that's a different animal when
How
you're
big
like
was the
on
crowd?
television.
Well, it's no crowd for that.
Oh, okay.
For like for the tournament that was in the
Oh
office.
yeah,
last
yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, but even that.
It was just the.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the producers and
Yeah,
camera
yeah, yeah.
people.
But and it also depends on who you're playing. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're up against bums like you. It's not very nerve-wracking.
Joey
I
answered a
bet-
bunch right.
I actually heard you.
I won the game. I beat Billy Football.
You had a good showing.
Thank you.
You got the celebrity mashups really good,
I got
right?
the mashup. I got the Burger King Whopper.
Because it turned your shit green.
Turned my shit bright green. I had to get a Pantone color match to show everyone how green it was. It was insane.
Just from eating a Whopper, or was it the color?
That was
was-
after
It was
oh
the
my god.
Halloween Whopper.
Yeah.
that
Talk
was
about
black.
you know why I got the Halloween Whopper?
You're asking for it if you get the
Here's
Halloween
the
Whopper,
thing.
by the way.
I just came from. I had my ass eaten from a 70-year-old man for free shoes, and
What kind of shoes?
I can't say the name because he owns the company.
Okay, got
Wow, that's
But,
baller.
but
though.
it's
it. So
Nike.
it was Steve Madden.
My
it's really
friends
bizarre.
forced me to do it.
Can you tell me like what kind of shoes? Sneakers, high heels, boots?
They're luxury.
Triple reinforced pump, probably.
Balenciaga?
casual wear.
And this guy like
No.
owns the.
So it's
He
Kanye
owns-
West.
No, he owns a company. He
So Kanye ate your ass?
I went to his house. He lived on Park Avenue, and he had window air conditioning units, and he lives on Park Avenue. I was like sick. So I went in there. But his house is beautiful, and then I get there, and he's like, "Do you want something to drink?" I said, "Sure." He goes, "I don't drink." I said, "Fucking first of all, you're 80. You don't drink." So then he offered me a Coronita, which is a fucking baby Corona
Yeah,
bottle.
like that big.
And I didn't get 2 swigs to it. He says, "Want to check out the bedroom?" 2 minutes later, I'm
Well,
on
I
all
mean,
fours.
I'm
getting my
like-
ass eaten by the 70-year-old man, and then he faked an orgasm.
Wait, okay, back it
He
up.
faked
We have so
Yeah.
much
He
to
was
unpack
so
here.
much.
Wait, Joey, when was this? When
Wait,
was
hang on. We have so much to unpack here. First of all, you like
it again,
you
yo.
go to an 80-year-old dude's penthouse apartment. You know that someone's getting their butt eaten, right? So why even bother with like the let's hang out?
Coronita?
Yeah,
I
like
didn't know
let's
that.
got to the chase.
We were supposed to go to dinner first, and I wanted to, I was trying to get some.
You got
fancy
dinner.
No, he
I
got
was
dinner. Yo, if an 80-year-old, if I'm 80 and I'm on a
80.
dating app or whatever, and I bring some, I'm not going to dinner. It's like just fucking let's do this.
In the scene. I met him for the scene, and I know he had kept boys before.
Kept boys?
Oh,
No.
that's the dream.
Being kept. He's like a rich old guy who takes care of you like a sugar baby. So like,
What's that
that's
bar
what
on
I
the
was
Upper
going
East
there for.
Candle Bar where all the old guys go?
Yeah.
Pick up the yeah.
So I
Like
went there.
live with you, or
No,
like he
just,
just
like,
pays for all
pay
your
for my
shit?
lifestyle.
Yeah, that's
Peps
awesome.
is a confusing
That
term.
is. I was like, are you like
Up
like
to them
tucked
against
under the
free
bed,
will.
like
in a kennel?
like,
So then he ate my ass on all fours. and
like
I
a
was
gimp in the fucking in Pulp Fiction?
I had to get out of there, so I got out of there, and I was so traumatized from it. From
Oh,
faking
stop
an
being a baby.
orgasm.
Just get your ass eaten.
I'm sorry.
And then, but you know what? The next day, those $800 shoes showed up at my doorstep.
There you go, bingo bango. You weren't complaining then, were
I
you?
treated myself to the Halloween Whopper right after
Wait,
that.
hang on though. When did he fake the orgasm? While eating
when
your
I was
ass?
blowing him. He said, oh, I'm gonna come, but nothing
that
came
one out
out.
there.
Like dust came out.
I was gonna say.
Well, there's
but
a
he did.
chance that.
Does cum not come out when you're old?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
I'm not
orgasm,
old.
like the circle
A
of life.
DO.
Yeah.
I could see like
fire
there are
blanks.
times that, as I'm getting older that it's not like come on your own face, Joey Camasta.
I'm just saying, but nothing
So
came out.
80
like,
is-
literally, like,
So that means you get bad head, huh? That's tough.
Probably.
So you treated yourself to a Halloween Whopper, so it was October.
Yes, I treated myself to a Halloween Whopper, and the next day,
Great.
it was St. Patty's Day all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It was bright. I'm telling you, bright green. I had
From
the
Halloween to
Panto
St.
color
Patty's
match.
overnight.
It was Kelly green. If I had
Damn.
to put something down.
Yeah.
What a fucking life you live, man.
You got
I've
stories
lived
on
many-
stories,
I
man.
I
I
know
live
the
many
gay
lives.
guys
I live
do
many
that,
lives.
have that too, though. You guys live a very fun lifestyle.
It's fun until you're out until 7 in the morning.
It was 8 in the morning, and I didn't even get head from him.
Do you want to know? What's funny is I understand, like, back in the day, living the lifestyle when it's kind of like, you know, frowned upon by society and you're in the closet, and if you find somebody, you just gotta fuck them and have the best time. But now you guys are pretty accepted, you're still just doing that.
You threw the
It's
first
tough
brick
to
at
get out.
Stonewall,
Once
correct?
you're in. He texted me last night at 10. I was like in bed. I was like, should I go out right now?
I saw the Twitter exchange between, oh yeah, it was Brianna and you were texting, right?
Yeah.
And then Kelly jumped into Twitter, but yeah, you were like, I could do a nightcap, and Brianna was like, we're pre-gaming.
She goes, I haven't even gone. She goes, it's not time yet, babe. I haven't gone out. I go, man.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
that
do that anymore, dude.
then
That's
I
the
left
one thing
her
I
place
don't
at
like about
2.
New York.
this city's
Yeah.
awful. You don't go out till midnight.
Oh, it's brutal, man. I've never been
I've
good at
always
that.
hated that. Yeah.
loved it when
And
I
you know what's
first
even
got
worse than
here.
the partying is the fucking dinner. You want to go to dinner? Sure. Okay, I got a 9:30
It
reservation.
is kind of cool. Going to dinner late makes me feel cool.
Oh, but
I don't like it, but it makes
I
me
don't like
feel
the eating is a
important.
problem because I'm hungry, and then when I eat, it's like
And then you
now
go
it's time to
right
drink,
out.
but I'm like, oh, I
The
want to take
best,
a
the
nap.
best is when I was in high school and I had a curfew, so like you had to get drunk early.
Prior,
You had to
yeah.
get drunk by like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And then like you're in bed and you're drinking water by midnight.
Yeah.
That's nice, because like when I'm out late, I'm
Brutal.
cooked, dude. I need
Yeah.
my Z's.
Well, that's the problem with getting old is that, you know,
I
I mean,
need
the
Z's.
shit that I used to do on St. Patrick's Day was like, you know, in Hoboken, we get up at 6, drink all fucking day and night. Or
Day
even
drinking, I think, is great.
we used to do.
I love day
We
drinking.
used to
In
go to
bed
the
by 8.
parade, the Fifth
Yeah.
Ave parade in Manhattan, and we're doing car bombs and Jameson all day for hours. The best St. Patrick's Day of my life. My buddy's father was a firefighter, so we were like, it rolled out the red carpet for us, and everybody who he was in his firehouse. He died in 9/11. So like they were rolling out the red carpet. We're going to the bars together. The chicks are just flocking to these guys in the
How old are you?
uniforms.
They wore the uniform?
How old are you?
37. So we were like in high school.
So what year was this?
It was probably like our senior year of high school.
Yeah, like what year? Like what
Oh,
year?
like 2000.
1928.
Oh, okay. I got the timeline messed up.
Yeah,
there.
no, but
Rudy says 1920.
it's getting bad, dude. 37 hit me like a fucking Mack truck.
Yeah.
37 sucks. Because 37's officially old,
Did it
late
feel
30s.
much different than
Yeah.
36?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about I'm turning 26. I don't feel like that's going to change at all. But then
27
next year when I
fuck you
turn
up.
27, I feel like it's going to be, oh shit. it's
So
almost
27 hits you for a couple reasons. One, because I do believe when you're all of a sudden you go from I'm mid 20s or mid 30s
Yeah.
to late 30s,
Right.
late 20s,
Definitely.
fucks you up. Two, the reason why I believe everyone kills themselves when they're 27 is because you live your life in 4-year blocks all the time.
Yes,
Right?
right,
You do
yes.
you do middle school and then you graduate to high school. Then you graduate high school, you go to college. You graduate college after 4 years.
That makes
you go
a ton
when
of
you go
sense.
22 to 26, you're like now should
unreal.
be when I retire, when I graduate to something new. And it's like
You're just the same guy.
That's it.
Yeah.
So like, cause in college you can always be like, when I graduate, I'll do this. You know, when I graduate, I'm gonna go to college. When I graduate college, then I'll do whatever. And then it's just like, does your job suck? Did you get the job done? Do you have a good career ahead of you? Because otherwise, this is just it.
This is
So
it.
then I think you start to realize there's nothing. Like I got to do this till I'm. You go 27 to 87,
you?
really.
And also the one thing you have over everyone else is like, well, I'm younger.
Yeah.
Like I'll even out.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, like Leo's got it great right now, DiCaprio. I've got 20 years though on him. Like I've
Well,
got
that
20 years
brings
to
you
catch
back-
up to him.
That brings back to the age-old dilemma with when Jared Carrabis said he wouldn't trade lives with DiCaprio.
That's
Well-
the stupidest thing.
Oh no,
I've
wait.
ever heard.
He said.
No, Hank said he wouldn't trade lives with Rob Kraft, right? Or is that?
Yes, that one's true too.
Robert Kraft?
To,
I would not change lives with Robert Kraft.
I don't know. I'd consider it.
I don't know what kind of
I
life
wouldn't.
he's
Right?
lived.
Would you like to go?
Well,
to
it
his
was,
age
it
right
was
now?
when Hank was 21, I think. So Robert Kraft was like, I don't know. He's still old as fuck.
80,
But he's so
But he
rich,
was
he's
like a
gonna live
billionaire.
So much longer than like a poor like.
What did he do?
Yeah,
what
but
did
I-
Robert Kraft do? Like, how did
Kraft
he?
mac and cheese.
Really?
Yeah, he's like the Kraft food.
Oh, I
I
didn't
love
know
mac
that.
and
Yeah, he's that guy.
Wait, no, I thought he.
Oh, no?
I don't think that's what.
I
Kraft
just
is from.
assumed.
No?
No, I think it's. I mean, he got a lot of his money from his wife too, Myra, who passed away.
So if it's from her,
Sounds like a boring life.
He's a businessman.
yeah, but I thought it was like Kraft Foods or whatever.
Oh, I don't.
But
I'm gonna look- I'm gonna look
I
it
don't
up.
think it is.
I'm
Either
looking
way,
it
that
up.
one I understand because I don't know if I want to trade lives with like a fucking 90-year-old, even if he is a billionaire.
Oh no, the Kraft Group
Would you eat
is
my ass if you were a 90-year-old?
just a privately
I'll
held
eat your ass right
company.
now.
Dude, he grew up in Brockton, met Myra in college, married
Brockton,
her.
Mass?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, one time we
So
played.
what is it,
We
just
played
like-
a hockey tournament. We played a team
Just like
from
a hedge
Brockton,
fund.
Mass.
Married rich.
The biggest collection of massholes that have ever lived are from Brockton.
Brockton?
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
Brockton
Our
is.
parents almost got in a fight with them.
Franklin, Mass is disgusting.
Where are you from?
Our coach like screamed
you're
at him,
Franklin.
stop being such a meatball to one of the parents. It was like one of the funniest moments of all time.
Yeah, you'll get some meatballs in Brockton.
Yeah, he's like-
definitely.
Nothing to do with mac and cheese.
Nothing. But I mean, I can understand not switching
Good
with him.
trivia player.
I think Carrabba said he wouldn't trade.
question.
I don't know if
Didn't even-
DiCaprio came into it, but I know he definitely said he wouldn't trade lives with Timberlake. Because he was like Timberlake.
crazy.
He was
That's
like
fucking
Timberlake's a
crazy.
father.
We got two
He's like, I don't want to have
American
any
trades
kids. He's married. I don't have any. I don't have a
but
wife.
he's-
And he's like, and I'm younger than him.
I would
Also
trade
Jessica
lives,
Biel.
I would trade lives just to be able to move like that.
Yeah, there is so many reasons
Yeah.
to trade lives with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
From the dance moves to the people you know, he owns his own whiskey. He's first of all, I think specifically the guy to
That a boy.
that's what's up. You know what we call that? That's a piggyback right there. You jump on someone's back and you fucking shotgun it. It's called doing a piggyback.
Yeah, you just
Bet you
did
guys
it.
do
Bro.
another
You
kind
lived
of
it. You lived
piggyback.
that life. You
Send
wrote
it.
You sent it. Yeah.
Boys!
Someone put me away at home. I need
Yeah.
to go home. I need to
Yeah,
go
you
to
need-
Yeah, you need
link
to
up
be
with-
put down. You need to be
You
put
going
down,
out
bro.
tonight, Joey?
No.
Yeah, what's on
I
the
want
what's,
to, if you guys want to.
I guarantee Joey will be out tonight.
what's
He'll
on the
get the
docket?
call.
I want to blow Leprechaun tonight.
Snooki will put up the bat signal and you'll show up and you'll go out.
I want to meet her.
Just come over.
I'd love to meet her.
Where does Snook live?
She lives in New Jersey.
Jersey, right?
Where do you live?
Upper East Side.
Nice.
Wow, that's kind of weird for the gays, no?
Do you know JWoww?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love JWoww. That
You're
was
like the guy at the bar right now being like, what's Dave like in real life?
I'm okay to be
But
that
Joey's
guy
like
with
in
JWoww.
with the whole fucking family.
JWoww is so hot to me.
Were you
I-
on the show
I had
ever?
the fattest crush
Yeah.
on her.
Like here and there?
Did you meet
You do the
Jeff Wittick?
reunion things? Not the reunion.
Yeah, he was the hairdresser. He's like an influencer now.
Barber.
He was the barber. Yeah, kind of a niche.
I love that show. That show was great.
I would love
Very
if you
short.
could- if you
awesome.
It
could
was not a
link me
show,
with
it was a
JWoww.
revolution.
Yeah, for
Iconic.
sure.
Yeah.
Hey, how about MTV? I was talking about them the other day. Just into the tubes after
know, man.
Jersey Shore. It's like,
I know.
what happened?
Yeah, they peaked big
They,
time.
Ridiculousness on repeat.
I know.
I think Deirdre, like this could be
Deirdre?
completely
Yeah.
wrong, but I think Deirdre like bankrupt MTV because he cost so much, so they're just like, let's
I
just
work
be
on this new
ridiculous.
show. Nicole,
yeah.
Snooki hosts the new version called Messiness, and I work on that show.
What?
What kind of videos do they show?
Same kind of drunk girls
Yeah,
falling
but
down.
it's just girls
It's
instead of
girls and
guys.
gays. It's her, Tori Spelling.
Girls.
You know whose life I would
Adam
trade?
Hunt.
I would give anything to be Deerdeck.
Yeah.
Deerdeck is the man.
He
dude.
is one of
I-
those guys.
Makes
Yes,
worth
dude.
so much money now.
So much cash, and I
Almost
think
$1
like
billion.
under the radar, where it's like not under the radar. If you know he has big fanfare, but it's like he can probably live a relatively normal life without like too much.
Dude, I
hassle.
love that guy.
Oh, he could go to
I
like
have
a
Robin
grocery
Big.
store, no problem.
Yeah,
I have Robin Big on DVD
The
at
best.
my house.
He's dead.
R.I.P.
Best show
Yep.
Yeah,
ever.
Prayers
really
up.
big.
Yeah.
Prayers up for the homie.
Yeah, big black and
that's one guy on the list. I was like, you know, would you trade lives or whatever? Like maybe not at the top of most people's list, but I think he has one of the funnest lives ever.
He did
I
good.
was-
I mean, the Fantasy Factory
He did
was
good on
fucking.
KFC radio.
I know. I actually just said recently I want.
He
I was
reminds me
asking
of
Jordan.
Roan.
Roan?
Doesn't he?
I can
Oh, I
that.
see that. I see
Yeah.
that a lot.
You know, when we first were looking
Kinda
for
look alike,
offices,
too, though.
we looked at the original one in the Flatiron. We looked at a bunch, but one spot we looked at Long Island City, and obviously it wasn't in Manhattan, but the
HQ?
trade-off was it was fucking huge.
Where?
Yeah, it's
Because the
like
original
warehouses.
idea, I don't know, just somewhere in Long Island City.
For this place?
Yeah, because it was like one of the original thoughts Dave had was like, let's do a fantasy factory. So we could have had like basketball hoops and fucking, but it was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
but when people like
Island
when
City
people
was
do like the
sucks.
Tonight Show and they swing by here first, no one's swinging out to
Yeah.
Long Island City. So
Right.
that was like the trade-off. But also that's one of those things. Unless like when you're filming a show, they'd be like, all right, let's play basketball, let's do this and let's do that. If we had all that shit, I feel like it would go unused like 90% of the time. The 10% of the time would be awesome, But for the most part, you're just recording and talking.
Deer Deck is part of this like business group. He's been popping up on like TikToks.
Yeah, I see him all the
He's part
time.
of this business group now. It's
I know
like
he has
all
a
these
business podcast.
Rich people who like invest their money, and the philosophy is that everyone in there like completely opens up their entire financial portfolio to this group of like 15, 20 rich guys, and everyone looks at it like, I don't know if it's anonymous or whatnot, but just like objectively like, this is good, this is bad,
Cool.
this is bad, this is good.
I like that.
And they go through, and it's like about like basically building wealth.
I
It's
like
like
that.
he has his production company.
Because
that
we're
he sold.
so, like, you
Yeah.
can't talk about your money or anything.
And he said they all have goals. It's like, okay, I'm gonna buy this company in 3 years. My goal is to sell. I buy it for $2 million. In 3 years, I'm gonna sell it for $3 million. And it's like all these guys just help each other get rich. But the way he talks is nothing like how he talked on the show. He's like a business guy.
Yeah,
he's
of
a father of two.
Of course.
Like it's not the guy hanging out on
He had
the
one of those
skateboard.
like spiritual like
Rebirth.
awakenings
Yeah.
where he's like meditating in the mornings now, and he's
I feel like a lot of people hit that when they're older and
Yep.
rich, and because you go through a lot of shit when you're rich and famous,
Dude,
and
I
now you
meditate.
almost
I don't
have
even know.
to.
If I got rich, I don't know what I'd be on. I already meditate.
Yo, the amount of shit even here
yeah, bro.
that I think
How
we
often?
all take
Every
for
day,
granted.
every morning, hit that meditation, dude. It helps.
I think I'm too smart to meditate.
Oh, shut the
the
fuck
fuck
up.
I can't turn my brain
Dude,
off.
Gandhi meditated. You think you're smarter than Gandhi, bro?
Maybe.
No.
was
Yo,
Gandhi a dozen
Gandhi
also?
had hoes.
Gandhi did?
Gandhi had hoes.
What was his religion?
At least he
So did
had
MLK.
a-
Buddhist?
MLK had hoes too.
Yeah.
Did?
Gandhi used to
MLK was
lay.
cute, honestly.
Gandhi used to jerk off in bed next to girls, but I don't think they would touch. So it's like, no, I didn't touch you. We didn't fuck.
Really?
So like
Did I
I'm
ever tell
jerking
you
off
that
next to you.
Did I ever tell you that
horrible.
I did a
Sounds
test of
dire.
myself to see if I was straight? Do you know what I did?
What?
Girl.
No. I put a full set of press-on nails and I jerked myself off. So I was supposed to look at the girl's hand touching my dick. And it's the least straight thing ever by putting a
Yeah.
Press-on
And,
nails on.
I'm gonna test if I'm fucking
You're
straight.
just going, okay, now this is not my right
This is not
tone.
the shade I picked. This is not what I want.
Okay.
Now I'm not doing gels.
So I put on a thong and I put on the fucking bra and I tried to figure out, am I gay or straight?
You know what's funny is I actually remember the moment I realized I was straight. Like, what's one of my like core memories as a kid? I
It was
remember
when Joey
seeing-
was blowing you.
Yeah, I saw
Last
a
night.
picture. I saw a picture of Pamela Anderson on Baywatch, and I remember like
freaked out?
consciously thinking like, man, I think I'm pretty confident I'm straight.
It was Kelly
But did-
Kapowski for me.
Yeah.
Actually,
Was it
before
even a
her.
question like before?
That's
Like
what
I feel like when I was young, I didn't even know what gay
No,
was.
I didn't think to myself, I'm not gay, I'm straight. I just remember when I watched Charles
wanna
in
have
Charge,
sex with
the
this
chick
or
from Charles in
something.
Charge, I was like, this is making me feel away.
I actually
And then Kelly
remember
Kapowski like sealed it.
when I was like a kid, if I saw something that got me aroused, like a girl, I'd be
Totally.
like, I'd get
Or
like a
$5
boner,
for
and I
long.
would like jump around the house, being like, "Mommy, my pee-pee's sticking up!" Like my pee-pee's sticking up,
We can cut that, Nick.
Ma'am?
Ma'am?
and I didn't know it was a boner. I was just like, "What the hell's going on?" But this
Tommy,
thing's
how old
sticking
are
up. 14? No,
Old enough to be watching TV
He had a-
and jumping
he had a-
around?
I was
Adult
like
cock?
4 or 5. Like
Okay,
not where it was creepy.
I was gonna
I
say
don't think it's that
my
weird. It's just very funny.
my kid was in the tub, and his mom was giving him a bath, and he got hard and was like, "Mommy, my pee-pee's growing."
yeah.
But he was like 4, so I want to make sure.
Yeah,
like,
no,
'cause
I
if
was
you're
like
doing that at
4 or
like 8
5.
or 9, that's a problem.
6, 7.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
13.
I think if you were watching TV and getting hard from a girl, you were probably older than that.
no, I was watching TV. Like, who wasn't watching TV?
Yeah, but I don't think you're watching TV and getting hard.
Like Britney Spears used to really get me going.
when you were 4.
Yeah.
Used to get you
5.
bricked up.
I'm
I've
guaranteeing
seen-
you were like 9 when this happened.
No.
Yeah.
All girls.
Yeah. Lola Bunny was another transformative experience for sure.
Trans?
Little bunnies too?
Transformers.
Yes?
Yeah. That was
Joey,
good.
what'd you say? You beat transgender?
Yes.
How do you
I
phrase
did.
it?
Body dysmorphia. What did I say? What kind?
You said you were trans, but you in the '90s, but you beat it.
You beat it.
Yeah. Now I'm just a fat pig.
I think you know what? I think we'll wrap it up. A nice tight, quick one, so everybody can get back
Tommy's
out there.
getting boned up in the bathtub.
So is Joey.
Junior's
Come
got
to
a.
Wilbur tonight and see me.
Yeah, come through, and he might be there. Or he might be on the big screen. You never know. If you're in Boston, 10 o'clock show. Tickets still available. Go to the KFC Radio social channels for all of the tickets for the link for the tickets. Get Sling TV at sling.com/barstool, and check your local liquor stores and wherever they sell booze for piggybacks. If they don't have it, you can order it to your house at piggybackrisemash.com. Get it delivered right to your door. And we'll see you guys next Friday for Friday Night Pints.
If you're watching on YouTube, click here to subscribe so that you get all the new episodes as they come out. And John, what should they click if they want notifications? Make sure you click thumbs up for the like, hit that bell icon.